All right, folks, I want to talk about the Advantage. All right, the FLEXVOLT Advantage. All right, now this is a display from Canada. I want to thank Stan D-Man for sending this. All right, so not 100%, but I'm guys, I'm probably 70% sure this is going to be going or coming to the U.S. All right, obviously, you know, we got 10 times more people than Canada, so they're going to want to promote this the same way here in the States where they can make a lot more money. Um, so I think we will see this in the U.S. as well. But again, this photo is from a Home Depot in Canada. We'll talk about it more, but what the basic advantage or the basic deal is, all right, is for $299. Now, that's where it might differ a little bit here in the U.S. Now, I don't think so. We know there's always a premium that you pay if you live in Canada. I get a lot of comments on how cheap we have tools here in the U.S., and when I get those comments from people in Europe, it's really obscene. But maybe this goes to $279 in the U.S. as well. But here in Canada, where this picture is, $299, you're going to be able to pick one of the new Advantage tools. All right? So the hammer drill, the angle grinder, the circular saw. All right? So for $299, that's a great deal. All right? Guys, remember when that Milwaukee recip, the super sawzall came out, right? $399, or these new circular saw. Actually, it might even have been more than that. I don't know, $399, $449, who knows? But and again, if this is $279 in the States, I think they'll sell a ton. And it's a great little starter kit. You got, all right. And what's great about the 6-amp charger is it's also a 12-volt charger. Remember, the new 12-amp charger. It's only $20 more. Remember, this is $79. And a lot of people have asked me, well, the 6-amp is $79 for another 20. You can get the 12-amp. And believe me, that's a great charger for $99. But it's only a FLEXVOLT or 20-volt, no 12-volt capabilities. All right. So, and guys, just to really touch on this again, guys, this is an Advantage. And I think that's why they're calling it the Advantage. Now, Lowe's has the power detect. All right. What really makes these awesome is they're both 20-volt and FLEXVOLT tools. So it's really the first of its kind for Dewalt. All right. Remember, with the old FLEXVOLT circular saw, you had to use a FLEXVOLT battery. It was basically, it's a 54 volt, but let's just use, right? You had to use a 60 volt FLEXVOLT battery, whether it was the recip, the circular saw, any of these, angle grinder, any of these FLEXVOLT tools. They were FLEXVOLT tools. The Advantage tools, not only can you use, or they're FLEXVOLT, so you can use the FLEXVOLT battery, but you can also use your 20 volt. All right. This is really, what the FLEXVOLT, I think when it first came out, we can only have hoped that one day, right, that these tools would truly be FLEXVOLT. And that's what they are now. The new circular saw, here, we'll go and we'll take a look. All right, now, this is all that we got on the USA right now. All right, so there's no deals, or there's no deal like, promotion display. Again, hope maybe in a week someone sends me a picture of their Home Depot in Kansas and they got that same display that in Canada is up. But this circular right here, guys, will run on a 20-volt battery or a FLEXVOLT battery. All right, so truly a FLEXVOLT tool. So now, I mean, just, you know, I don't think enough people are talking about this, because it is truly, I mean, if you're in Dewalt's platform, right, maybe you have 3 or 4 FLEXVOLT batteries. You know, maybe, you know, you're running recips, you're running the angle grinder, the circular saw throughout the day, or whatever. You know, maybe your buddy took one of your FLEXVOLTs, but you got a whole bunch of 5 amp hour 20-volt batteries, or you got a couple of the, you know, the 4 CP or the 3 CP batteries, right? You got them on sale at Home Depot for $79. All right. Now you can use them. Oh man, all my FLEXVOLTs are dead. Robbie took my 6 amp hour that I usually, you know, in case of an emergency. Now you got all your 20-volt batteries you can use as well with these tools. So really a game changer. All right. And you're going to get 77% more power with the FLEXVOLT battery than with your 20-volt battery. So, you know, listen, you're going to want to use your FLEXVOLT battery with this, right? The kit in Canada comes with a 9 amp hour. So obviously, you know, but man, when things get down and dirty, right, you always got your 20-volt batteries that you can use when your FLEXVOLTs are either, you know, drained, or maybe you keep a couple 20 volts in your glove compartment, whatever, underneath your seat, whatever, you know. You can always turn to your 20-volt batteries with this new DeWalt Advantage lineup. All right. Or maybe, whatever, I don't know. Maybe you're using the recip and you hurt your wrist doing something. I don't want to not get perverted here. But, you know, you hurt your wrist and it's the end of the day and you're really getting beat down. And, you know, that extra weight maybe with you know, you're not doing anything too power demanding. You know, take off your 9 amp hour battery. Slip on the 3. Now, with the recip, and that's what's great about it, it kind of breaks them down. So with the circular saw, it's a huge advantage using a FLEXVOLT battery, right? And 50% is huge as well, but 77 with the circular saw, 50% with the recip. All right, you still don't get a rafter hook, and you don't get you get a pivoting shoe, but I'll have to see about that. Keyless blade clamp, variable speed trigger. So, I mean, these tools, guys, over the power detect, and, you know, those were, again, I think they were really just made for Lowe's. The stuff obviously is a little bit of an advantage. No, that's not the DeWalt advantage, but a little bit of an advantage over the Gen 1 FLEXVOLT stuff. But it looks like they saved the real, you know, tech tools here. The great advancement in technology to Home Depot with these Advantage tools. You got a paddle switch angle grinder here. And you're going to get 54% more power. All right, with the FLEXVOLT. Same thing though, you know. Maybe you're not doing anything that's real, and maybe you want to save your FLEXVOLT batteries for your circular saw, right? Or for your recip. And, you know, with this, you know, here, they're all right here. 42% with the... Oh, that's weird. Here they have a little, like, 2 amp hour battery. So this might be 42% compared to the 2 amp hour battery. With the 5, with the hammer drill, it's probably like 25% more power. All right. Yeah, this, they kind of break them all down. So maybe it's 77. That makes a lot more sense because that's a lot more. All right. So, and when it says up to 77%, see, but on the main page, they didn't show this. They just had the 5. So up to 50% more power. All right. Probably 25% more power with the 5 and 50 with the 2. All right. So same thing with all of these. All right. With the recip, 50%, you know, with the circular here, with the 2 amp hour on it, it's probably 77. Still the biggest advantage is, and that's why, pretty cool name, because it is an advantage. And that's probably what I'd be saying here if it wasn't called the advantage. All right. So again, now that $299 promo, not really sure, guys. All right. Here it is. Again, this is in Canada, Home Depot, Canada. What's funny with the vac here, the dust extractor, they got the old 6, but I don't think these are involved in that, but it tells you the tools. So there's really only 4 FLEXVOLT Advantage tools right now, and those are the tools. Again, you could pick any one of them for $299. Maybe here in the States it's $279. We're going to have to see. All right, folks. So pretty interesting. I got to see what's going on. I don't like this setup now at all. I don't know why it's looking like this. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it at all. All right. So we'll have to see, guys. Hopefully we'll see it in store soon. Again, not 100%, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see it here in the States at some point. All right, folks. We'll catch you flip side.